Good morning. I hope you're having a good Tuesday morning so far. Since our Facebook account isn't large enough to tell me when most of you are online, I thought I'd play around with the time a little bit when I go live to see, just to kind of see some feedback, who's on, who's watching, and everything like that. So, but this morning I wanted to talk about something that's really been staying with me lately, and it's a phrase that goes, how you live your days is how you live your life, which essentially means that your day-to-day life is what makes up your entire life. So if you're, the focus of that right now in my mind is that how disciplined you are in your day is how your life is going to turn out. And I've heard this in several places from different podcasts I'm listening to. I think it was Jennifer Allwood. If it wasn't her, it might have been Toby Fairley or both of them. And also I'm reading Essentialism, which is an amazing book. So you have to read that if you haven't already. But it comes down to that you have to be disciplined in the little things in order to have the life that you want. And I will also bring this phrase around to interior design at the end, but I wanted to talk about it for a little bit and how it applies to my life. So if you have done your Enneagram personality type, then you'll know what yours is, but mine is a 9. So I'm the peacemaker, and also one of my vices is that I'm prone to laziness. So that means I like to go the easy route, especially in my personal life. If it's difficult, I might not do it. And I don't do that when it comes to my business or my clients, because the other personality traits, which are not really a badge of honor, it's just something that I do, is that I'm much of a people pleaser. And I'm also a very loyal person, and I also want to be known as very dependable. So because of that overrides my laziness, and then I will do all I can to please my clients and to make sure that the project finishes and doesn't cut corners and all that. So my job, it's fine, but in my personal life, I have prone to be lazy. And that comes to eating, exercising, even like if I'm painting my own house, I do not like to do the edging, all the details that take time. I like to see the big picture and then just kind of skip to the end if we can. So what's been really hitting home to me lately, now that I'm like almost 40, is that I've got to get my act together as far as how I'm living my life and the discipline in the day-to-day. So I'm just starting with the little things. I'm getting up early before the kids get up and walking, and trying to spend some time by myself before my day gets started to kind of center myself. And I know that I'm gonna fail. I'm not gonna be able to do this every day, but I'm getting started. I'm doing what is attainable for me right now, and trying to build a consistency that will take me forward into having my best life. And so to bring that around, I wanted to bring it around to interior design, that phrase that how you live your days is how you live your life, that also how you're living in your house is a big part of your wellness in your life. And I'm going to talk more about that at another time. But your house makes a huge impact on how you live your life. When you wake up in the morning, how functional is it? Are you always trying to find your keys? Are you tripping over things? Are the colors in your house making you depressed? Is the lighting making you depressed? So that can start your day off wrong and carry it forward. So how you're living your life right now, day to day in your house, is how you're going to live your life long term. And it might be time for a change. Some people, I realize, don't even know the effect of how their house is making an impact on their life. And just because design or how things come together is just not a part of their repertoire, and they don't even realize how bad it is. And so it's just surprising to me sometimes, like, I try not to judge when I walk into people's houses, and especially not my clients. I mean, they call me already, so there's a reason why I'm there. But other people's houses, I'm just surprised at the way that it's not thrown together and it's not pleasing to the eye and it's not organized and intentional and functional. And I just feel like that's part of why I got into design, is to help people live their best life and get the most that they can out of their house. And so that's also another topic I want to talk on about why I got into design. It's kind of some interesting tidbits there. So anyway, as it comes down to, just take a look at your life and see if this is what you want it to be for the rest of your life, and if you're going to look back and have no regrets that you didn't change things sooner. So I hope that is inspiring for you a little bit today on Tuesday. And I'm going to go head out and do a project starter consultation, and then got some time in the office to kind of wrap up a few things. So I look forward to hearing your comments.